No, come here. Look at that. 6-pack. Beef, rice. 30 minutes. Whoa. It's not that hard. You just overcomplicate it because you goddamn lazy. And you're like, I need the most delicious, time-efficient meal prep ever. Or else I'm just not going to lose weight. Stop being a crybaby bitch and try to actually get a 6-pack. You overcomplicate meal prepping way too fucking much. Okay? Look at this. Okay? Now, I don't really want to lose weight right now, but I keep things light. Okay? So, what I do is for about 7 days of prep, I'm gonna do 1/2 cup. Actually, I won't
Yeah,
do
I have the same thing too.
We don't got to. So I'm gonna do 1/2 cup per day in a pan, just like this. So this is 4 days of rice. And this puts me at 6 days worth of rice. Now I'm just gonna fill it up. Don't mind, I do need to change my filter on my fridge, but I just like to fill it up, I don't know, even though it's filtered. Now, secret Chinese method, right? You got pinky, dip it in, it's not enough, it needs to be the first knuckle of the pinky, okay? A little bit more. Now, got all our water in here. And now I'm just gonna let it boil, just like that. Now, after that, let's put our rice away like a decent human being and wash our hands, okay? Because I'm gonna take, I'm gonna make, I think I could do, I'll probably do 6 bigger patties. And then I'm just gonna put them in a pan and I'll let them cook. Now, go over here. And grab my, so, basically, what we're gonna do, right, is I'm gonna just, so when you're recommended to eat is like a palm-sized portion of your hand, and that's gonna get you closer to your protein. Why do I meal prep like this? Why do I not overcomplicate the shit out of it like everybody else? Because I like to live a simple life, and I like simple, actionable habits over super complicated, tasty meals. Not to say that this isn't tasty. I'm just saying it's not gonna be the same as putting a fucking making a brownie. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna take our patties. So if you look at here, this is like the size of my palm, which is actually what's recommended for you to eat. And so this is easier to portion than like weighing out ground beef, if that makes sense. Because like I said, I prefer simplicity over complexity. So take this. Also, if you're wondering why my ground beef is in a Ziploc bag, it's because I buy it from Costco. I buy that huge ass tube of fucking 90/10 because it's like $4.50 a pound, which is literally the cheapest ground beef I've ever bought in California. Fuck California. And they're goddamn prices. Again, a little bit too big, so I'm gonna put a little bit back in the bag. But you want to make something that's like about the size of your palm, roughly, and then just Didn't fit. Ooh. I can probably fit like 2 more in here, and then I'll just have to cook the other 2 after. I'm gonna season these guys, and then I'll probably cook some. I'll probably cook some onions since I have some onions in the fridge. Maybe I'll throw in a zucchini. Like, I've tried a lot of different shit when it comes to dieting. I swear to God. Like, I've tried like going crazy in the paint. I've tried the problem with like super hyper diligent diet is it's not sustainable. And if that's the only way you lose weight, you're gonna lose your goddamn mind. And this is why like I've developed kind of like the suits pack dieting system. Gotta give it a super flashy cool name. Because it's just like simple and effective way of eating that I don't have to think too much about. I'm a fucking business owner. I don't have time to just be up in here like, oh, the macros, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to maintain a healthy look, so it's way simpler this way, rather than trying to overcompensate. Because, you know, this makes more sense. You take on the back. Big back? Big back cannot be an insult, okay? If somebody calling you a big back is an insult to you, it's a you problem, not that. If somebody calls me big back, yeah, brother. Biggest goddamn back on the block. Now I know what you might be thinking right now, like, oh, easy for you to say. Like I was never insecure. You know what I reject? I reject the idea that like you cannot be jacked and insecure. Because physical and mental transformations are 2 different buckets. Getting a 6-pack, very straightforward. Eat less, move more. Getting confident is more mindset than anything. And sure, the physique helps. Because the external is kind of a mirror for the internal. But you go up to those big guys in the gym, they don't even think they're that much better than you. Nobody thinks they're that much better than you. Because everybody's walking around just with the same level of like insecurity. Now it comes in different ways and in different forms, but not everybody is like fucking gung-ho confident all the time fucking dogging on it. I'll tell you this. As a certified big guy in the gym, you want to worry about like getting judged, right? You're like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym because all those fucking fit people will judge you. I will tell you, number 1, if somebody is judging you in the fucking gym, they're a fucking asshole. And fuck that guy anyways. They can go fuck themselves. Number 2, I don't like when people ego lift, I'll be honest. When people like are like, bro, chill the fuck out. But the rice is boiling, okay? So I gotta put the lid on. I gotta turn it down. I just actually tried to put this lid on. I cooked a smaller meal now, and I was like, I'll just make a meal prep for these guys. Let me grab the bigger load. No, but I'm serious. Oh. Hello. I'm back, baby. But no, seriously, like the guys who like judge other people in the gym, like that's not who you want to associate at all. Who you want to associate with are the people with proper form. People who have clean ass form and are like fucking mint. Like go ask them to just fucking look at your form. Yes, not everybody is a fucking trainer, but like literally when I started in the gym, I just went up to people and I was like, hey, if you ain't got no money for a fucking trainer, bro, just go ask somebody. And even then, some trainers at fucking gyms are fucking busted. And I'll tell you this, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if somebody's not actually applying it in real fucking life, don't fucking listen to that motherfucker. I'm so serious. If your trainer is overweight, if your trainer doesn't look how you want to look, if your trainer is like a lazy piece of shit, why on earth would you ever go listen to some asshole at a gym just because they got a fucking CPT? A CPT doesn't mean a lot. You know what means a lot? Like, actually putting the goddamn work in. Not reading the goddamn studies. Because once you put the goddamn work in, you understand something more critical. It's about moving your body and being consistent and eating the right things. That's what I learned. And that's why, like, the physical representation of, like, manifesting truth is more better than the motherfuckers that, like, claim to know everything. I'll be straight up with you. I don't fucking know everything about fitness. I'm not a master's degree. I don't have a PhD. But I'll tell you all the things that it took me to get to here. And this is like an applied case study in real life, which is way more important, I think, personally to me, than trying to, like, study everything. Because why would you listen to somebody, like, just talk motivation, right? Why would you listen to a psychologist who has a porn addiction, cheats on his wife, and fucking, like, has anger issues, or somebody that has 0 degree and has been meditating for the last 10 years and is actually like a chill fucking guy? This is where, like, applying shit and reading about shit and studying shit are like 2 different worlds. Not to say it's fucking useless, but, like, the actual reality is, like, you want to look jacked, you should do the shit that jacked people do. And they don't hang out with people that drink that fucking much. They don't fucking have lame-ass habits. They shop in the good section of the grocery store and aren't even fucking Twinkies. Like, a lot of shit you already know intrinsically, and you're like, oh, well, I'm not in shape, so this means, like, I'm supposed to be doing something wrong. And you are doing something wrong. You're probably, like, most common mistakes with people who go to the gym, lifting way too fucking heavy, like shit-ass form. If you had to add momentum, cut the fucking set. I don't mean train like a bitch. Like, I mean, I'd rather you train like a bitch with bad form, or train like a motherfucking gangster with bad form than train like a bitch. That's real. But, like, seriously, your mindset is literally consistency is greater than anything. Consistency is greater than anything. But, like I said, common mistakes, way too fucking heavy, not caring about your diet at all. Like, great way to, like, fucking see no results. BT dubs. And then, yeah, just having the wrong habits. Ooh, the big one that you're not gonna get, you're like, that's woo-woo bullshit. Not identifying anymore with your current body. This is like some woo-woo bullshit, but I'll tell you real fucking life, right? I was fucking 230, fat as shit, fucking big boy. And guess what? I went to 190 in 4 months and I didn't even fucking try. I wasn't even trying that hard. You wanna know why? Because my identity is the shredded person. I didn't identify with being fat as fuck. Like, that's real. That's why these motherfuckers can go like Permabulk and turn it around. You don't realize that your fucking body is not a product of your exercise routine and like your workouts. It's a product of your habits and your mindset towards that. Because if it really was the workouts and the diet, you would have been fit a long time ago. But guess what? You can't stay consistent with it because that's a mindset issue, you know? There's more powerful stuff in the mind than you actually think. This is what I'm talking about, the physical transformation versus the mental. You're kind of starting to see the puzzle pieces put together. Because I walk around yoked out of my mind, still used to be insecure. And I got motherfuckers staring at me in the goddamn street like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you staring at, bro? And they're staring at me because I'm literally a fucking freak. But I didn't remember that in my own mind. I don't remember that I'm this jacked person. What I remember is the fucking, like, small teenager who is bad at sports, unathletic, didn't feel good about himself. That's who I still identified with. Now that I've stepped into my power and I realize like who the fuck I am, it's completely different now. I see people staring and I'm like, hell yeah, they're fucking staring at me. Look at this shit. I'd stare too. It's different. And you gotta get out of that fucking dragging people down mindset of, oh, this motherfucker showing up. Motherfucker, I'm just existing. I walk around without my shirt off because I want to, and I'm just existing, living my best life, and a motherfucker like you be like hating on me. And that hater ass mindset is still the same ass thing. Because you hate me because I've achieved what you can't. Because you put me on a pedestal because you allow your own mind to get in your fucking way. It's getting deep, isn't it? And that's why I'm saying simple ass fucking meal preps are like actually the fucking answer rather than I'm a super, you know what I'm saying? There we go. There we go. We got the face track back on. We're gonna put these in our containers. Also, PSA for public health. Stop using fucking plastic containers. You're reheating that shit for fucking 6 months, you got fucking microplastics in your gut. You wonder why your test is like in the fucking shitter. It's serious. It's dead serious. Like, you're probably not gonna die. And look at this, I have a fucking plastic spatula that I'm cooking with because I bought it. I'm getting rid of them. I'm not super concerned with it. Like, I'm not like, I give it like, plastic containers reheating and eating out of is like the worst. What I'm doing is like the second worst. And then what the best thing to do is just to avoid plastic in anything and everything. But these are like different levels of hard, right? You know? I already bought them, so I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna die. But it is probably lowering my test just a little bit, and I'm worried about it long term, so I'm gonna make those changes in the future. But like I said, like, I ain't got money to buy a whole new set of kitchenware already. Somebody who will not be named bought plastic cookware. Sad face. Also the non-stick shit. I don't like the non-stick stuff. I think I might have put too much water in my rice. Sad days. Okay, I gotta put the last couple pieces of meat in the pan. Remember, we're trying to prep for the week. We got 4, so we're gonna bring it up to 6. Probably just throw an extra one in there. An extra one for right now, eh? Remember, palm-sized portions, because that's how much protein you can probably eat in one sitting. And it scales, even though I have tiny ass hands. Don't mention that though. They're like very like below average size. Which is another insecurity. Like, you put these like little things, it's like, oh, my hand is slightly smaller than the average person. And it's like, who the fuck cares? I can't change it. Like, stop worrying about shit that you can't change. Gotta wash our hands again, obviously. But like, seriously, I can't change a lot of stuff about my life, and you just have to put up with it. You just have to accept it. You should stop shaming yourself, like I did just now. And like, it's a constant process with a constant battle. But like I used to be like really insecure about it. But like, even if someone would make fun of me about it, like, oh, you got tiny ass feet. Like, yeah, what am I gonna do? Like, regardless of what the indication of having small hands means, small gloves, obviously, or small feet, small socks, obviously. But like that, in and of itself, is like, people are gonna judge you no matter what you do. Like, dead ass. And like, getting all up in your head about like, oh, what is so and so? What is going on with X, Y, Z, man? oh man, like you're like worried about like what the other people in your life are gonna think. And it's just not, it's not beneficial. You should be more worried about like what you're gonna do, what your next step is. Ooh, a lot of you guys might be so worried about like social status within your tiny little circle that you like forget you can have bigger dreams and aspirations than your lame ass hometown. I didn't struggle with that. I knew I was made for more. And maybe it's because of the confidence that I got from the gym. I swear to God, I'm thankful every single day for the fucking mentors that I had in the fucking gym. Because maybe I wouldn't be consistent. Maybe I wouldn't be where I am now. Maybe I would have even more limiting beliefs. But I've at least been put in a position where I've actually shattered them. Because I've grown so high and I look at myself and I'm like, damn, this is impressive. I should be proud of myself. But even then I would put it down. Like, oh, it's not that hard, it's just consistency. Or when I fucking completed the Marine Corps, oh, it's not that hard, you just have to listen. Or when I fucking gained a certified tower operator at a fucking air traffic control tower, oh, it's not that hard, you just have to think. Like, you don't realize as a high-thinking man, like, you put down your own achievements because now they're easy to you, and you're like, man, too easy. But you have to realize on a grandiose scale of, like, more people, of, like, an entire thing, and you should be proud of yourself. And you should flex your accomplishments. You shouldn't, and a lot of this has to do with the fact that, like, you put other people down, and that's a sign that you're putting yourself down. Because it is. You reflect on the outside world how you treat yourself. I'm so dead ass. You treat your loved ones how you treat yourself. You know? Because you view them as an extension of you. Like, these things are toxic and not helpful to your life. And you should genuinely be, like, considering, like, how you look at yourself and how you see your actions. Because, in all reality, like, some of the motherfucking haters gonna be like, this is some cornball shit. Sure. But, like, think about David Goggins. Imagine if he didn't have that self-discipline. No one would know his fucking name. He hasn't even... No, I'm not going to put him down because I put myself down. See? Catching yourself. And it's a constant process. People would not know who the fuck he is if he didn't put in serious fucking effort. And he wanted to inspire other people by putting in serious fucking effort. And just that level of discipline has grown him to one of the most influential people on the planet. Just having self-discipline. Being a pinnacle. Being a moniker. Imagine if you could do that for yourself. But you don't, because you're like, oh, well, he's David Goggins. I'm not David Goggins. You get embarrassed when you're like being motivational or some shit, and somebody's like, oh, what are you, blah, 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 blah. Because they're putting you down with them. Because the crowds grab from the top of the bucket and pull everybody else down. Because they want to get out. But that's not how it works. See? See? It all kind of flows together. Oh, this is some hippy-dippy bullshit. You don't know anything about life. That's probably what a loser-ass motherfucker has in his head. Like, what accomplishments do you have? Why the fuck should I listen to you? Instead of just taking the motivation at face value, you have to, like, see me, who's not doing better than you. I got fucking, 20 views on this goddamn video. And you're like, man, this motherfucker doesn't know shit. Because you don't believe in yourself. See? Like, it's very interesting when you look at your mind this way. I'll take you for an example. I'm an online personal trainer. I went to an online personal trainer business event where I networked with other online personal trainers. And I met up with some high-level people. People who make millions of dollars a year doing the exact same thing that I do. My mindset was elevated. My energy was elevated. And my beliefs were shattered. Because once you start hanging out with more high-level people than you realize there's nothing fucking different between you and them. You just sit in your fucking pit of shame in your lame-ass little town where everybody fucking drinks booze. Of course you're not gonna think you can do any fucking better than you are right now. Of course. Why the hell would you think you're better than anybody else? That's natural. But when you get around people that are better than you realize they're not better than you and that you're all the fucking same. We'll see if my hypothesis works out long term. Actually, nah, fuck that. Fuck you. I'm letting my own mind doubt me right now. Nah, motherfucker. You watch. You subscribe and you fucking watch me. It's all in the mind, man. It's all in the mind. That's why I've committed to like helping more people break the chains that I put on myself. Because even if you do make that physical transformation, the mental transformation is a whole nother level. And that's why I test it out a little bit, see if it's crunchy. A little bit more steam, we should be good. Looks like these guys are pretty much done. Gotta grab some more containers though. What you know about me? Huh? You make a fucking sale or what?
Huh?
You make a sale or what?
Oh, one of my in-person clients.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Oh yeah, so the high school girls, remember the drama and all?
Yeah.
Well, Isla doesn't trust Sydney anymore. So Isla's mom was just like, she really loves you. And do you do anything outside of training? And I was like, well, I have like a business diary with my boyfriend, like, and she goes, okay, well, she really loves you. She, you know, she did soccer. She's did private trainings before, so is there any way you can come to our house and train her? And I was like, yeah, like, that's fine. She got to go walk in, get a free-way call, text, or you meet in person. I can go over the script. You know, it's just more about her. Now it's personal, you know.
Dude,
and mom,
give her a rate and then charge her.
well, yeah. And
Just charge her fucking 50% or whatever the EOS rate is per session.
Yeah, so mom was like, I'm coming in on Thursday to cancel her membership. And I was like, you're the first person knowing this, but like, I'm done with videos. Like, and like next, she's okay, cool. She got time. I said, oh yeah, I have time for Isla. Like, and she goes, and also like, I was good because then that was social proof and all this stuff, you know.
Alright, now the rice is done, so I'm gonna portion that out. And like, literally, I'm just gonna take a cup. Because why the fuck would I weigh it out? I'm just gonna use the cup. Boom. Fucking cup of rice. I think I need 3/4 of a cup, so I'm just gonna keep it a little bit light. But this is just a good baseline for like making sure that I'm not over putting one into another container. But like the real reality is like I only cooked enough so that I can't overeat at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you want to cook. You don't want to have like extra. You just want to cook as much as you need, you know? And that's how you should do it. Look at this. So beautiful. So easy. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's really not that hard to like eat healthy. I'm gonna add some veggies, like, and you can add whatever veggies you want, like bell peppers, zucchini, onions, and just roast it and cook it how you want. But don't fucking soak it in oil. I see you out there, Greg. Fucking drowning your vegetables in coconut oil. Some motherfucker named Greg just like freaking out right now. And look at that. It's almost like I know how to cook because I have like basically the perfect amount. Simple, over complicated. You know what I'm saying? Stop over complicating. Like, oh, I don't have time. I'm in the busy season. Fucking 30 minutes, bro. You don't have 30 minutes to get a six pack? You fucking shitting me? Less than 1% of people have a six pack. Thank you, more please.
Yes, that loud enough.
Thank you, more please.